Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool AT&T wall Trimline telephone, and this is Andrea's equipment from Washington, D.C., and this is the initial checkout of this really cool telephone. We just finished up a Trimline telephone that was a table model for Andrea, and now we're working on this wall-mounted Trimline. We want to run through a little bit about what's going on with this telephone. There is a note with this unit, and they're talking about it no longer rings. There's some static on the line, some broken connectors, and the audio, meaning the transmit or the receive, is a little low. So if there is any issues with low transmit or receive where this unit's going to be used, you're probably using a digital telephone line. We will be troubleshooting the keypad. We want to troubleshoot the handset cord and the hook switch at the handset and at the base of the telephone. We also want to go through the network. We want to make sure that all the connections are proper and that they're tight. We also want to resolder any bad connections that we find on the main PC board. We will be troubleshooting the entire telephone while it's in the shop. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We want to get a start on this telephone. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this really cool AT&T wall-mounted Trimline telephone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting and repairing process. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're finished up with the repair of this really cool AT&T Trimline wall telephone, and we're ready to start our final checkout. Now, we also want to mention our amplified pickup. We use this pickup in troubleshooting, repairing, and on our final checkouts. It's amplified so that you can hear the audio from a receiver. And I have an amplifier back by the video. It has a button on it. When I press the button, I can give dial tone or take it away at any time. And since it's an open amplifier, it is prone to any static interference or noise in the atmosphere. I'm going to go ahead and press the button. You may hear a little bit of an electrical hum. I'll release it, press it one more time, and release it. So if you hear any noise during the final checkout, it will be coming from the amplifier and not the telephone. Now what we want to do is also mention that there was a small note when this telephone came in, and it was talking about a crack down by the handset where the modular handset cord plugs into it, which is pretty common. That can happen when the telephone is dropped or when someone is trying to remove the cover. And it's a pretty common issue with a Trimline telephone. We did stabilize those two small cracks. Now what we want to do is go ahead and use the analyzer and send a ring cycle like you were getting a call. So we'll start that. We're going to let that go a few times. I'm going to let it go one more time, and we're going to give you some dial tone. We want to walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello? Hello. Go ahead and hang our handset up. Now that we know that this unit is ringing in on a ring cycle, we're dialing out. We have transmit and receive. We can go ahead and press this button on the switch box. That'll give us a line out, totally take the analyzer out of the situation, and we'll call a time and temp number. Go ahead and give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call.
To hear the time and temperature, no need to press any buttons on your phone. Just stay on the line. Today is Saturday, September 25th. The current time, 12:43 p.m. and the temperature, 72 degrees.
We can go ahead and hang up. Now we also want to mention that older telephones will pull more voltage and amperage out of the telephone line than a more modern telephone would. And if your telephone line is not within standards, there is devices on the market that you can purchase, and they're called line conditioners. What a line conditioner can do is stabilize and put your telephone line back within standards so that you can use an older telephone. Now that we know that this really cool AT&T Trimline wall-mounted telephone has been repaired, we can return this unit back to Andrea and they can enjoy this telephone once again. I'm sure it's going to look great wherever it's used. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching and have a great day.